Hi there. So this reading is for Aquarius. Aquarius, what's going on? This is called Messages from Spirit. So anything could come out. Anything is fair game. Okay. So initially when I got into the meditation for you, Aquarius, I did see like first of all, I heard the song Halo by Beyonce, and then it shifted into like very romantic energy. So I feel like for some of y'all, there could be something going on in your love life currently, or something that is blossoming, is what I'm being told to say, because you are being viewed like you have a halo. Anyways, and then it shifted, and if you're a woman, someone is thinking about your top area. Let's just say that, because I did see it. Anyways, but then I redirected the energy and I asked my guys, I said, we're focusing on messages from spirit. So then they showed me a barn owl, like immediately. And then the barn owl started flying over a city and flying over clouds and was descending. And then I heard the Harry Potter theme. Anyways, I heard that and I was just like, okay. So for some of y'all, there are messages in your dreams. There are usually always messages in our dreams. Sometimes they don't make sense right away, but they do over time. And most Aquariuses I know tend to automatically pay attention to their dream state. So I feel like that you might have some messages coming through. I also feel like that some of your manifestations are coming through around this time that have to deal with like the home life in a way. If not the home life, things that make you feel like you're at home. I also feel that these manifestations, for some of you, it could be something as simple as like having a better living environment, or having a happier living environment, spending more time with your partner if you have one, bringing in a partner if you don't have one. I feel like that it's also because of the fact that it's the holiday season, and Harry Potter always reminds me of the holiday season, that a lot of wishes come true and love is in the air. Anyways, okay, let's go ahead and get into this though. Let's pull a card. I'm going to go ahead and start out with oracle messages. Then we're going to pull on the tarot, and then I'm going to pull guidance at the end. So thank you so much for watching, Aquarius. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you trusting me with this reading. Okay, so let's go ahead and go. I get a card for Aquarius. They're saying 2, 1, 2. That was awful quick. I feel like there was a flipper. I don't see it. Okay. So this card came out for Scorpio. So maybe I'll deal with Scorpio. And then we have this card. Once you look at the images, you can pause it if you'd like. They don't have words on them. They do have numbers, though, and I will tell you because I feel like someone wants to know. 39 and 23. So I feel like that what Spirit is trying to tell you, it's like y'all sat there and you've been holding a lot of things close to your heart. But I feel like that they've already they're giving birth right now. I feel like a very birthing energy, to be honest with you. I feel like that also when it comes to some of y'all are throwing off more stability and more of it's like Mother Maiden Crone. You're throwing off more Crone energy, even if like you're in your early 20s. You're throwing off Crone energy right now, more wise. I feel like that also Spirit wants you to, some of y'all, it's like, is that a unicorn? I can't tell if that's a unicorn or not. It is a unicorn. Okay. I feel like that some of you are also attracting not just people, but energies to you. So if you are like a psychic, or if you're a highly intuitive Aquarius and you notice energies, okay? I feel like that you're going to start drawing more possibly Fae energy coming forward. I also feel like it's like a warlock energy. If you're a masculine Aquarius, you might be feeling more of a warlock energy. I feel like that also Spirit wants you to know that your roots are very firm and are grounded. So a lot of you have been working on grounding yourself more often than not. And because you've been doing that, whether it's through meditation or different ways of grounding, you have been following through with it. I feel like that you're coming across more stable like a horse. A horse always reminds me of freedom, and I know it's a unicorn, But a unicorn is a magical horse, just like a narwhal is a magical dolphin, right? Where's my bell? Anyways, but I feel like that because there's these squirrels that are hidden in the background, and it keeps really making themselves known to me. Do you see them above her elbow? There's these squirrels that are sitting there, and it's like, I don't feel like that y'all, because Aquariuses can have squirrely energy, like be really quirky and have quick-witted energy about them, slightly impulsive at times, not all the time, but I feel like that energy is something that's not really playing a role now. I feel like that, is that a finch? I don't know. It's like a mixture between like a cardinal and a finch. Do you see that bird on her hand? Anyways, I feel like for some of you, you've been tending to your own garden. You've been nurturing yourself. And now it's like, it could very well be two very strong manifestations though. That's so interesting because I saw an egg in the Taurus reading too. And so it's like maybe I'll have Taurus in your chart or dealing with the Taurus. But I feel like that when it comes to what's coming in and what's going on with you, I feel like that as you honor yourself, and some of you, it's like honoring your instincts more. It's not just your intuition, it's your instincts. Like, I guess it could be the same, but I don't know how to explain it. Like intuitive, I take more as spiritual. Instinctual, I take more as ego or like animalistic, like human. I don't know how to explain the difference. Like, it's like, let's just go ahead and pull more oracle cards. Because the feeling that I'm getting is like, let's say you're listening to strong no's. Like, if you feel like you shouldn't be doing this, it's an automatic no. If you feel like that you should be doing this, it's an automatic yes. It's automatically following through with your gut instinct. Thank you. Like, it's not just a random intuitive hit. It's your gut instinct. And your gut instinct is pretty aligned with you right now. Okay, what else for Aquarius? What other messages? Some of y'all's ancestors, my readings are timeless, by the way. But some of y'all's ancestors would like to connect with you if you'd ever be so interested in them. Some living, some that you did meet while you have been alive, and some that you have not met because they are from, some of you got an uncle from the a great uncle, whatever. Some of y'all, one of y'all got an uncle from the 1600s that's trying to contact you. Get into a meditative state and talk to them. Anyways, coming all in on my shit. Anyways, the name Frederick is coming up too. Not sure why. And the name Armand or Armando. Anyways, okay. Sun, Source, and Pluto, Rebirth. And then on the bottom, Uranus, our energy. So I feel like that Aquarius, also what Spirit wants you to know is that it's like for, our life is like, a wavelength. And I say that all the time. But I feel like some of y'all have come over a really large hurdle, especially like when it comes to the heart sector. I feel like that for some of you, it's like there's been a lot of, my nose is itchy. It's been a lot of forgiveness energy, a lot of like reconciling with people in some way, shape, or form, even if it's within yourself, like reconciling with the past and coming to terms with what has happened in the past as well. I feel like that Spirit is trying to let you know that there is a brighter horizon, but it's going to be, for some of you, it's like unexpected vacations. It's like a large gift, because I feel like that the sun is masculine energy, and it tends to be more of the gifter than the receiver. I feel like even if you're a masculine Aquarius that you've been pushed to, and I know I channeled this a couple months ago, sit in your feminine energy. And for those that have been consistently sitting in their feminine energy in the right way of receiving, trusting, knowing that you are going to be provided for, I feel like that there's going to be some of y'all, I'm hearing an unexpected arrival of someone. Pardon me, y'all. I have Oh Darling. I've gotten this song so many times. Oh Darling by the Beatles in my head. Okay. I also feel like that Spirit wants you to know that when it comes to One second, because this card is like, some of y'all have done so much work that you've gotten into the inner workings of your own self. Instead of figuring out the inner workings of other, you have figured the inner workings of self. And because you have figured out the inner workings of self, it's like you have unlocked the key to figuring out the inner workings of others. It's like attack and counterattack. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like that's the instinctual energy, because it's true. The more you know yourself, the more you are able to know another. You cannot know anyone else if you do not know self. And I feel like, okay, can we pick those up? Thank you. And I also feel like the number 27 is sticking out. I also feel like that when it comes to, some of y'all got someone in your energy that keeps popping in, and they keep throwing me Beatles songs, but I'm hearing like Don't Let Me Down. I don't even know if that's a Beatles song, but I know it's from Across the Universe, the movie. It's like, I feel like that y'all are really setting, and what I'm getting is that you've literally set so much, like you've inspired so many, and that you've been setting such an example in your own life, walking the walk, talking the talk, walking the talk, talking the walk, what have you, right? Anyways, and because you've been doing that, it's actually been inspiring a hell of a lot more people than you know. I actually feel really good energy, because you can have a lot of people pay attention to you and it not be for the right reasons. I feel like it's for the right reasons now. Can I get an animal? We have the hair, cycles. Exactly. I feel like that because you have been, what is this? Ritual bison. Maybe some of y'all, whether it was from full moons, new moons, any kind of ritual, even just simple meditation, a part of me is what they're telling me has caused this massive shift. Like, let's say, for example, all the work that you put in, because I have received this as a download before, and all of the work that you put in during Saturn retrograde, now Saturn has gone direct, and Aquarius was the original ruler of Saturn, okay? And not just that fact, but the fact that anybody who sat there and put in the work during Saturn retrograde is now being received. I understand my readings are timeless. Take what resonates, though, okay? Because Saturn just went direct not even a month ago. And so I feel like that your guides and your ancestors and spirit is trying to tell you that because you grew so much during then, expect growth to come to you. You did all the work then, so expect other things to work with you. It's like the universe working with you finally now because you are working on yourself, right? Yes. Number 13 is literally popping in my mind. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more. I have that song in my head. I feel like that y'all got a lot of people paying attention to you, because I'm picking up on more than just Aquarius energy. Okay. What else from Spirit, though? Some of y'all, because you've been picking up other people's energy, heads up, you might be feeling fear or worry that is not your own. Release it. Release it. If you're sitting here minding your own damn business, sitting on that couch, minding yourself, and you are sitting here and you're picking up someone's emotion, and you start worrying for no reason, release it immediately. We do not hold on to worry. We pour out that shit, right? That's what we do. Do it. Spirit's telling you to do that real quick. If you have been in the state of worry, or if worry keeps coming to you, like for some of you, I'm hearing you have no reason to worry about money. Like you're doing okay with money. All your bills are taken care of or will be taken care of. Everything is fine. And you know that, like you logically know that, but because you are very sensitive to energy, what is happening is that you are picking up someone else's fear. I feel like someone has a fear over you, a worry over you, or they worry for you. And because of that, you're picking it up. And it's being directed like, I don't know why I'm getting finances, but that's not yours to worry about. Don't sit here and worry about something that you have no physical reason to worry. You have no reason to worry. I mean, obviously, like, I don't know y'all's lives. Anyways, okay, give me more. The Eight of Swords. So some of y'all, I feel like the Spirit wants you to know that there are some things that you need to keep to yourself that need to stay behind closed doors, especially when it comes to what you're trying to create. For some of you, it could be, yep. And then look at this. Do you see how that Ace of Wands is on the bottom and then it was followed by the Three of Wands? People are watching. And nothing can be taken from us, as in like what we manifest, it's going to come to us. We know that, right? We know with hope and belief and with our knowing that good things come our way, right? However, obstacles can be created through word of mouth. I don't know who needs to hear that. So I suggest keeping a lot of things to yourself for the time being, especially when it comes to new work adventures. I don't feel like you got a treacherous friend or anything like that in your midst. I don't, but really keep some things to yourself, because just so when you keep that to yourself until it has been, your ideas, until it has been fully implemented, it creates this safety barrier, I'm being told, within the energy. Okay. I also feel like for some of you that if you think that, I feel like this is going to resonate mainly if you just started intentionally manifesting within like the summer, within the summertime of the year that you are watching this, or you intentional manifest, because we manifest all the time, whether we're conscious of or not. Intentional manifesting is like the 355 method, the 369 method. If you Google those, it'll break it down for you, okay? Or candle work, things like that. If you just recently started, it's kind of like asking for you to be patient in the energy. Now, if you have been intentionally manifesting for a long time and you let it go, I feel like that what you've been wanting and what you've been craving is coming sooner than later. Okay, give me more. Some of y'all, no, I'm not even pulling yet. I'm shuffling. Anyways, some of y'all have a friend in your midst that is more supportive than you think, if only you allow them to be in your life more. Again, I feel like the reason why I was bringing up keeping things to yourself is some of you might be afraid that if you tell one of your friends that it might go wrong. That's not the case. It's just keeping it to yourself until it physically happens. It prevents less blockage. Whoever needs to hear that. Now, some of you, when it comes to support, not like you got to tell them all your dreams and whatnot, okay? But when it comes to support and getting assistance, you have a very, 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 I'm hearing creepy, intuitive friend. Like this person, it's like they are so fucking intuitive that it even puts your mind at like a little bit of a loss. Because this person, it's like they either straight up confirm everything that you think. And it's like, I don't know, it takes a lot to creep out an Aquarius, but this person must be hella intuitive. Could have been a psychic for a living, could be a psychic now. But this person, it's like every single time, oh my God. Anyways, every single time that the two of you communicate, especially if it's like, you know, you have that friend. I'm laughing my ass off right now. Anyways, but I'm trying to keep my ego to the side. So 1 second. Thank you. You know, when you have that friend, when the energy seems weird or things seem weird, and you message them and you're like, hey, are you feeling this? Or, hey, have you noticed this? Like, let's say for some of you, it's like an astrologer friend or it's like a psychic friend or whatever, whether you're psychic or not. And you just like, you know, approach this person. You're like, hey, are you feeling this? Are you feeling this as much as I'm feeling this? It's that friend. Anyways, this friend, what happens is that the two of you have a very powerful connection. It could be, I'm channeling. You could have past life connection, which when you connect with a true soulmate in that sense, it helps the two of you create quicker on either end, especially in moon phases. Like you ever talk, like you could talk to this person or randomly message this person around new moons or full moons, and you will see that things come to fruition quicker. Whatever that means for you. Let's move forward. Other messages from Spirit. Eight of Pentacles. We got a story. Eight of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles to the Ace of Swords to the Knight of Pentacles. With the King of Pentacles on the bottom. Ooh. For some of y'all, especially if you have your own business or you run a business, I'm going to tell you this in two ways. This is really good energy. This is like the universe gifting you, Aquarius, over and over and over again. But I feel like that what's happening is some of you, it's like you've put in the work, right, with this Eight of Pentacles. And you really, for some of you, it's like you've had a laser sharp focus on your career, and how some of you it's to shift into the career you actually want or to improve the career you actually have. And because you have been not beating yourself up about it and really taking your time with it, there's going to be, I don't view the Ace of Swords always as an opportunity, but I'm feeling an opportunity because it's followed by the Nine of Pentacles, okay? And so I feel like that there is going to be some communication. Clarify the Ace of Swords. The Sun. That's why I said I felt like it was an opportunity. I feel like y'all are going to have an opportunity, or it could even be like a strong intuitive download that is going to help make things easier, especially if you have your own business or if you have to deal with getting your, like dealing with the public or whatever. I feel like that it's going to be attention, and I feel like that the intention is going to increase steadily, because I feel like that you're going from the Eight of Pentacles, working your way up to the Nine of Pentacles, being very comfortable for a bit, to bam, the universe bringing it forward so that you're able to, because King of Pentacles is entrepreneur energy, yes? Maybe some of y'all work a job that you're not exactly 100% fond of anymore, and you want to be able to just do your own thing is what I'm hearing, okay? I also feel like that, is that fucking Stan? That's not Stan, is it? I don't think it's Stan. It's not Stan. Anyways, from the Golden Girls. Anyways, there's just something about Stan I don't like. Maybe the name Stan or Stanley sticks out. But I feel like that also Spirit wants you to know that you have your ducks in a row and it is time to go. Some of y'all, it's like you've been... Some of y'all, it's like go time. Go time for what? 1 second. Go time for what? Oh my gosh. Okay. I know what they're talking about. So you know when you've been wanting something, it could be love, communication from a lover, yeah, that hurts you, whether it's a lover or it could be being closer with your lover. But you know when you have been sitting here, and it doesn't always have to be romantic love, it could be friendship, booty call, whatever, man, you Aquaman, let's not talk about it. Anyways, but what happens is, like, you know when you sit there and you wait forever for something, and then you forget, and you go to the point where you just forget that you're even waiting on anything, and you're just enjoying the ride? Well, you got a ticket to ride. You got a ticket to ride, and you don't care. What that means is that y'all, these things are happening because for the majority of you, you've gotten to the point that you literally don't care. Like, you're not bitter. You're very lighthearted. Your heart definitely... Ooh, my ear just rang in a weird way. It, like, went down my throat. Oh, that was weird. Anyways, but your heart is very balanced with the feather right now. And it's been consistently that for some time. You're not holding on to negative emotion. You are releasing. Like I said, you're pouring. You're not holding. You're pouring, right? And you've also just been thinking extremely positively. Whistle while you work. And because you've been doing that, that's why all these things. For some of you, it's like, I'm hearing a 2 for 1, a 3 for 1, a 4 for 1. It's like getting multiple things at the same time. So it's like, I don't want to say expect the unexpected, because everyone says that, and this is not that. I can know when it's that energy. It's not that energy. Expect what you want, to happen. Expect it. Especially if it has to deal with like more attention, whether it's from your lover, friend. Y'all hear that wind? I feel like I'm a Snow White running from the witch. Anyways, but whether it's from a lover, friend, coworker, because you've been minding your P's and Q's all on you. Woo! Anything else for Aquarius before we move to guidance? Thank you so much for your likes, shares, and subscribes. I really appreciate it. I just appreciate you, Aquarius. I do. Okay, anything else? Okay. Do not, some of you, it's like you're right on the cusp. Why'd you give me the Ten of Swords? I got this song for Taurus too. Some of y'all got someone that is paying attention to you. Some of you don't want this person to pay attention to you. Some of you don't give a shit if this person pays attention to you. It's at that energy. This is someone that you no longer hope for their attention. And they're all about you now. Ten of Swords. Give me more about it since you decided to throw out a dramatic fucking card. Anyways, sorry. The Two of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Emperor. You know, when you really love someone, you really do. And eventually you just have to let them go for whatever reason may be. Aquarius, I feel like it's that person. I don't feel like you're the one holding that cake. I don't. I feel like it's this Emperor holding that cake. And I feel like this person is ready to contribute in a way that they should have contributed. Especially, sorry, soda light, please. Anyways, especially if it is like a partner that it's like the two of you have bursts of being really close and then time apart. It doesn't necessarily mean to be physically. It doesn't necessarily even mean emotionally. It means like quality time. You know what I mean? I feel like that this person, it's like, they're at the Ten of Swords. Okay? Which means that they're obviously going to try to work out a way. Exactly. They've been trying. Oh my gosh. Let's go to the bottom. This is how they feel right now. Towards you, they want to be able to give and fully give. This isn't no half-ass shit. Okay? They don't know how. They've been working on it. Well, they see you. They know you're their joy. So they will look into a way to come forward appropriately to you, Aquarius, because they know who you are to them. They are sick of feeling left out. They know they could finally collaborate and communicate the love that they have for you, the joy they have for you, and that they don't want to lose you. Could be a water sign. Someone with heavy water in their chart. That Ten of Swords, whatever. This will be a long reading. I don't care. I'm trying to make these like around a half hour, 25 to a half hour anyway. So I just wasn't expecting the Ten of Swords to fly out. Anyways. Okay, guidance for my Aquariuses. Guidance for my Aquariuses. I'm just... okay. Magic and gifts. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Yes, that's what y'all been doing. Even to these people that it's like that you have learned your lessons from, that you still stay true to you while you were manifesting, intentionally manifesting, that you've been honoring yourself. As you've been honoring yourself, others honor you. I feel like that the guidance is to keep believing. If you believe in your magic, life won't be tragic. Ba-dum-bum. They literally told me to say that. Including we're not going to talk about it. I think I have a new guide and I got to talk to them because I've been nothing but cheesy and corny in my readings all day today, I feel. It's okay. I just hope y'all don't mind. Anyways, but I feel like that also, some of you, guidance would be to make sure that you have a saltwater bath, especially for my extremely empathic, like you're aware you're empathic and you own up to being an empath. You classify yourself as an empath and sometimes, or you know that you're an empath, okay? is to make sure you have a saltwater bath at least once a week to make sure that your energy stays clear. Also, the next time that you have a bath, you are going to have a vision produced to you and given to you, possibly from your inner child. Thank you.